good morning, happy Monday. Alright, if this is the first time you're joining me, my name is Paula Aguillon. I am a success coach, author and professional tango dancer in Austin, Texas. I do these most Mondays. Sometimes I take the day off, and I love to give a little bit of feedback and a little bit of information when it comes to things that I have integrated in my life that have made me very successful when it comes to some aspects of it. And so what I do and what I do well, I can share with others so they can integrate if they feel like it, or if they want to have more information, I'm also here for you. So I've been talking a lot about how we're going to get ready for next year, and I mentioned having an intention for the year. And we're going to keep building up on that because it's really important and it's really productive. So, watering concrete, it's a little bit pointless, right? Yeah, because if we water something, ideally something is going to come out of it. And rarely are you going to get anything out of concrete when you water it, except for the fact it's going to be cleaner. So anyway, when it comes to pouring our love and efforts and skills into something, there's got to be a limit. We have to set ourselves some boundaries when it comes to how much we invest in somebody or in a project or in an item. So for example, we're going to start with an easy one. When we have a car, and in our culture, the car has actually become, unless you have a 401k and a house, your car is actually your number one investment. This is what we put the most money into: insurance and gas and repairs, original cost. The car is the thing, right? This is unfortunately where we're at, but that's it. So we will put a cap on how much or how many repairs we are going to invest in that car before we call it quit. Yeah, makes sense? Okay. So if we put that, for example, when it comes to a professional endeavor or to a job, how many years are we going to put into a position when we are growing and we are educating ourselves and we feel that we want, a little bit more out of it, and it seems like nothing more is gonna come out of it. Like it's just not going to grow. In spite of the fact you are educating yourself, you are getting better at it, and you're just not, it's not getting anywhere else but where it's at right now. You're gonna have to put you're gonna have to put a cap on that. Like, you're gonna have to draw a line and say, okay, I'm pouring all of this into this job, all of this into this career, all of this into this professional endeavor, and it's just nothing is coming out of it. You're gonna have to put a cap on that, right? And then the hardest one, people. Yeah, I know. So when it comes to friendships, when it comes to intimate relationships, where are we going to put a cap on it? Because if you're pouring your love onto somebody and you're getting maybe not even an equal amount of it or half as much, or God forbid, and it does happen, it's happened to me on several occasions, that you're pouring love onto someone and you're getting more resentment and frustration than anything else, you're gonna have to put a cap on that too. It's so hard. Like, I've had 3 significant relationships in my life so far that I had to call it quit and really draw a line, because you can love somebody all day, but if they don't love you back, or if they're using you, or even worse, if they're being mean to you, it's not going to work, and we need to put a cap on that. So I invite you to have that self-discovery process of where we put a line, and really knowing ourselves well enough to know, hey, when am I going to be done pouring money into that car? When do I start feeling that I can no longer grow in that professional environment? Or do I really feel fulfilled and appreciated in that relationship? Or am I just watering concrete? Am I just pouring my love and attention and efforts into something or someone that is not creating a balanced relationship? And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for balance. We're looking for having that give and take balanced sort of energy happening. And if it's not, unfortunately, we have to let it go, because the idea is that all that love and attention and energy that you have ideally would be put into something that will grow. So it's not only going nowhere if we put it where it doesn't count, it's actually taking it away from something that would count and something that would grow. So it's about redirecting energy, really. It's about redirecting our love and support and attention rather than stopping here and then figuring it out there. Our love and attention and efforts are always there. It doesn't stop. It's just a matter of where we send it to, if that makes sense. Yeah. If you want to share, if you have any questions, as always, you can do it publicly or in private. I always love to hear back from you. The holidays are coming, so whichever holiday that you are celebrating, I wish you a very joyous and safe one. And then I'm going to be there next Monday. So until next week, reach for the greatest version of yourself. You can do it. Bye-bye.